I'm watching the videos of the riots that are happening right now in Egypt. And unfortunately, it's too late in Egypt for what I'm about to say to help them at all. But I want to tell you something, because what you're seeing happen in Egypt, we've already seen here, but not to that scale, but we have seen it a little bit here. I think we're going to see it more. Now, first off, I want to premise this by saying I do not endorse violent protests, okay? I don't think it's a good idea. In fact, I know it's not a good idea, and I can prove it's ineffective. And I'd like to suggest things that would be a lot more effective than showing up in the streets in masses and having a violent protest. There's just a lot of reasons why that doesn't make any sense, guys. I mean, first of all, you're going against people that are equipped for this kind of nonsense. They've got helmets and shields and guns and tanks and tear gas and acoustic weapons and sick sticks and gel and a bunch of stuff that you're not prepared to deal with. And if you are going to, do something like this, then go prepared. Bring your own motorcycle helmets, bring your own leather jackets, your own sticks, clubs, knives, guns, chains, alcohol, lighters. Go prepared. If you're gonna go do something stupid, go prepared, okay? That's the first thing I want to mention. If you decide to go that route, well, okay, I understand that, but do it right, okay? On the other hand, here's what I'm suggesting, because I don't think it's a good idea to go and have a protests are always a waste of time, straight up. Protests are always a waste of time. They don't care what you want. They know what you want. They don't care. They don't care. So keep voting, keep protesting, wave your signs. It don't matter. They know. But here, instead of going and, first of all, when you show up at a protest like this with hundreds of thousands of people, you just make yourselves easy targets, okay? You just make yourselves an easy target. You want to attack them? That's cool. Go to work on Monday. Attack them from the inside, no matter where you work. By Friday, this shit will all be over, baby. And then we don't have all this violence and nonsense and tear gas and people going to jail. And that's helping them. They want that. That helps them. There's other ways, much more effective ways, that we can deal with this. And so when I'm watching this go on in Egypt, it is too late to offer them this information. But I do believe it's coming here, coming to a theater near you. And rather than us acting like them, look what's happening to them right now. How they doing? How's it working? Is it effective? Is it causing the change? Is it getting them food? Is it helping them? No, it's not. I think there's other ways we can do it. And I also noticed that they don't have connection right now. They don't have communications. See, one flip of a switch, there is no more internet. Bye-bye Twitter. Bye-bye Facebook. YouTube, all of it, it's gone. Just click, boom, because it's their chessboard, and we're playing the game on their board. And at any moment, they turn it off, and now what? Now how connected are we? Now what kind of a network do we got? Knowing that now might be a good time to prepare to make connections via each other in our own communities and through word of mouth that does not require their electronic chessboard now, especially since right now we still have it. Now is the time to talk to each other, make connections, meet your neighbors, community, form groups and association that if ever the grid turns off, boom, everybody already knows what to do. Don't need to talk. My suggestions, like I said, I would love it if we could just say, hey, a lot of these things that are happening in the world doesn't make any sense to we the people, and since it doesn't benefit we the people, and since we have to pay for it, we should be able to negotiate some type of reasonable terms. However, You cannot use reason with unreasonable people. Logic never works with sociopaths. You couldn't talk Jeffrey Dahmer out of it. You couldn't reason with Ted Bundy or Adolf Hitler. Sometimes force is necessary, but if you're going to use force as your means of application, at least think about it. At least think it through. At least be prepared. You know, I hate to see all these thousands and thousands and thousands of people in the streets of Egypt, and they're upset, they're angry, they have a right to be, they're outraged, and they're suffering, and they're dying, and if this is their last stand, if they don't do something, if something doesn't change, they're dead anyway, so they got nothing to lose. I get it. I'm not down in that. Like I said, coming to a theater near you. All I'm saying is, I hate to see these people just getting bulleted and sprayed and ran, just herded like cattle because they all show up to violently protest, and what, they all forgot to bring sticks? They all forgot to bring stones? None of them has helmets. I mean, I know you have helmets here. Every guy that owns a motorcycle in this country, or most places, has a motorcycle helmet, and usually two, so bring both of them. Do you realize how just having a helmet, what that would do if those 10,000 people just had helmets? Now all of a sudden, there's your pepper spray right here, buddy. Now all of a sudden it just changes the dynamics of everything. So all I'm saying is, if you're gonna protest in that manner, at least think it through and go prepared. I'm not suggesting that. I think there's far more devious and effective ways to just cut their heel and watch them fall on the ground in their own pool of blood. Have a great day. I'm ICP Chad.